Welcome to the workface. This is Sup the Creek at Kingsbridge today. There are 12k events which we've done before. We're doing the 6 today because lazy. Didn't enjoy it. It's just bloody knackering. Let me show you. So I've just eaten a Scotch egg and drunk some coffee. Let me show you some of the boards and then we'll talk about the tech on them. It is remarkable. Don't go anywhere. I couldn't have said it better myself. So this here is a 12.6 Sport Plus starboard. No, red. Got these strips in here. These, you put them in really easily at 1 psi.
Really easily?
Really easily? No, not easily. The opposite, yeah. They go in there, they have this they have the rigidity, rigidity through the middle of the board. Let me show you another starboard here. Oh, sorry, red. This red looks like an Odin model. It's got this like tempo through there to give rigidity. So again, all the time they're adding different types of rigidity in here. The starboard's taking a different approach. They got a rope that goes underneath. Get this for an ice up. Got these really narrow plastic noses. Excuse me. And then you've got the height on the shoulders here. So these have got this pronounced shoulder. So this is a 14 foot by 24 wide sprint, that one's called. Okay, heading back down through here. This is a Altron 14 footer hardboard. Okay, we've got some starboards here. So again, these starboards, what you notice on these is the depth of how far down the deck goes. 14 foot by 24 and a half. So again, the thought being, and I'll show you more on this one over here. Have a look at this one. You can see the depth there. Look, see how deep that's going? Really deep. That's 14 by 23. The idea being that if you can get yourself lower, you're reducing your centre of gravity to make it more stable. So they make the board a bit narrower. Another red up here, and then you've got some Ituits. A lot of people don't even think about Ituit, but have a look at that then. That is like a almost rubberized, almost hard front to an ice up. And there's another Ituit underneath, I think, which has got a slightly different design on the front. So same brands, different designs, and of course tech goes on all the time. Couple of starboards here, starboard, whatever. 14 footers. One's a little bit narrower than the other. Okay, then we got starboard inflatable again. This gentleman here's got his sick board, which I think I've seen this board before. I think I've seen this gentleman before. I love the fact these are a bit lower. Yeah, he's told me about this before. You had a higher one once, didn't you? And then you changed it. I'm sure you were telling me that. I don't know. It's a lower board. I love that. In these windy conditions today, I'm doing a little video.
Yeah, you don't want, because when you look at the slab size on that, unless you're a fat person like me, then it will sink lower, so it won't be such an issue.
So I would normally, I've got a starboard tourer which I normally bring, but I've been banned for driving because I coughed a year ago and passed out, and they banned me for a year. So my mates drove down, so I've got my ice up today, which is going to be a nightmare. But that's got quite a pronounced nose. And last year on that bottom left hand turn,
Yeah.
it's a bloody nightmare getting the nose back around.
Yeah.
So I'll be out getting blown all over the place with the ice up today. But this one is, because it's slightly lower profile, it's going to be an absolute beast out there, I'd have thought. I think it's more suited than a lot of these boards.
Fight in the dog, not the dog in the fight.
Say that again?
It's the fight in the dog, not the dog in the fight.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Yeah.
I'll kind of understand
It's all up here.
It is, yeah.
I was paddling 30 mile an hour winds, headwinds on an inflatable red last weekend in Malta. So if I fell in, it was a lot warmer.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll be talking about that dog
in it to win it.
In it?
On it.
On it. You got to be on it to win it. Got to be on it to win it, folks. Not in it. Right. Got a niche hardboard there. 14 foot by 22. Got a. What's that? Drakey? Is that the name of the person? 4'4". Wow. 22 inches wide. Some of these boards are so narrow, it's unreal. This is a 26 starboard. This is an NSP. You can see there the underside of that one with those drainage holes there. Slightly different design on that one. Crazy, isn't it? O'Neill in there. That's a 14 foot by 24. On we go. We got a Evo Pro 2.0 O'Neill. That's a 12.6 by 27. Then we've got another starboard. We've got a flying fish here. Yeah, that is a type of board, not a type of fish. Go on again, we got starboard, hardboard there, 26 wide. That there is another Sup, which is 26 wide as well. And then we'll carry on down, just look at the next couple down here. So just bear with me on this, folks. Infinity there, looks a bit of kit, doesn't it? Blackfish, 14 footer, doesn't look too wide. And that's a JP Australia, I think, over there. So, and I've looked at those on the net before. Got a starboard being inflated here. Looks quite a narrow one, actually. So that's the Sup. And then over here, some of you go, oh, that's a Haffer board. It is. These boards I really like the look of, actually, for sort of cruising around on. And a mate of mine, Rob, has got a Haffer board. They are great boards. They do some really nice long ones. It's 11.8. I know they do 12 footers as well. And there you go, folks. And there's some more boards along. So that is an insight to the boards here, and there's many more boards. You'll see them on top of cars. Look at this guy. His boards are nearly as high as his van. That's Reactive Water Sports over there. So we've got all these boards going on. I'm going to try and bring you some footage of stuff going on out on the water. Hope you enjoy that. So again, this is Sup the Creek 2025 in Kingsbridge. Don't go anywhere. Right, folks, I just shared a bit of learning with Ian about the most efficient way to screw up the on here to see, is he going to be blasé and not follow my learning?
There you are, lined up.
Lined up, see? That would save probably 15-20% of drag in the water, making it that way. Loads more boards coming in now, folks. I don't know how many are going in for this, but I reckon there's going to be 150, I don't know. Maybe more than that. All sorts of boards coming in. Nice couple of sick boards there. People have been travelling in from all around the country. A lady we were just chatting to is from Hastings. I know there's people from north of England, so it's a national sort-out event. We've got 12k race. Got 12k leisure, we've got 6k race, we've got 6k leisure, we've got 1k race as well. The variety of boards that we've seen today are nonsense, and we're even seeing different boards going out now. So an Infinity one, Bluefin going out here. We've got boards that are down to 23 inches wide, some might even be less than that. I recognise a few people out on the water. So we've got Bruce Smith, who's one of these, probably British champion or something. He's going to be one of the contenders. There's a guy that does the aqua paddle, a fella called Denzel. I think he's from Foy or down in Cornwall somewhere. Lovely guy, absolute rocket as well. So I'll be looking at these guys coming through. See if I can see Bruce. See if I can see Denzel in there at the start here. And then I'll be getting out myself and just doing the 6k leisure, which is actually cut down to 4k today because the wind is going to be ferocious out there. They reckon 12 mile an hour with 27 mile an hour gusts. Yeah, and I'm on an 11.4 Sup, so I think I've got the shortest board on the fleet. We shall see. Folks, here they come now. This will be the 12k race. I say I'll be looking out for Bruce and Denzel, and I'll tell you where they are. I don't know many of these guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's Bruce and Denzel on this side together. By the look of it, it's Denzel here on the starboard. And Bruce is there, so they're in 5th and 6th, something like that. There they go, racing through there. I knew they'd be in the top end of it all. Now the whole bunch coming through. I've been last at this group before, pretty much. We've got the leaders coming back up through now, and another group, looks like ladies 12 possibly, coming out here. So again, 1, 2, 3 coming through.
Go, Jess!
There's 4. I do want to look at see where Denzel and Bruce are. There they are, 5, 6 and 9 they are at the minute, coming through there.
Come on, Jess! Good, Jess!
If you have a look at these guys paddling, folks, and you want to learn what to do, they reach out in front and then they release by their feet. I've said this loads of times. A little short, the guy in the yellow board there in the Altron there. Little punchy little paddles, using the waist, use your midriff, fluid, but very dynamic and high cadence. There aren't many racers that paddle much behind their feet when you get to the top end, but you need to have a good sort of cardio way about you to do that. Anyway, I want to get out on the water. This is the view from out on the water. So we got the 12k race fleet coming through here. They've been right down to that, literally the head of the estuary, and they're coming back again. And it isn't easy going this, because it doesn't look like it, but there is a bit of a breeze coming through, although where I'm sat at the moment I seem to be out of it. My pal Ian has snuck into the 6k race without telling me about that. He's super competitive, that guy's not really, filled out the form wrong I think. So he's off with those guys in a minute. I'm with the Yellow Army here, which isn't Torquay United, it's the leisure crew, and we actually start sailing in about 6 minutes, but the wind is blowing us in, so just got to stay back out of it, because else we'll end up getting blown to the start line. So there you go, so many boards, so many racers out having a good time. It's where to be. Catch you guys at the end. Dave in front of us here, just going across here. Awesome paddler, awesome guy. See the look on the face. Here's the view from out on the water, folks. So some of these guys are doing 12k's in the blues, they're doing extra circuits. Some of them are doing 6 like I am, just saw Bruce Smith go through, saw Denzel go through, saw a couple of young guys go through like rockets early on. And we've just got to go around this buoy here and then just let the wind and the tide take us home. So conditions not quite as bad out here as we thought they might be. It's been really good. On we go. The boarders have come in. A few still out on the water, just warming down I guess. Team Cure up there. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed that. Catch you guys on the paddleboarding, smuggleboarding flip side. Meet me out there. I couldn't have said it better myself.